Okay, Kristen,
What's up?
now hear me out.
Listening.
What's the best type of cheese?
Nacho cheese. Next question.
I mean, you got like cheddar cheese, queso, sliced cheese, American cheese.
You say queso, like
Yeah,
cheese in Spanish.
yeah, but like queso dip, at the restaurants.
Okay.
American cheese, cheddar, yeah,
Cheddar.
cheddar.
Cheddar. That's a cheddar cheese. Let me get some of that cheddar cheese.
Cheese whiz.
Ew.
You don't like cheese
That's
whiz? You don't.
probably one of my least favorite cheeses. I would probably say, I don't know. I love me
Whiz,
some good
pepper
nacho
jack,
cheese, bro.
nacho, just like regular nacho cheese, like.
Yeah, Rico's nacho cheese, A1, bro. That shit fire. It has
I
like
like
got a little kick to it. It's delicious, bro.
I like the that Rotel cheese, the put Rotel and the Velveeta, the cut
Oh
up.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. If you talking about real nachos, but you didn't ask not like that type of cheese, it was just like probably just talking about like cheese types.
I get what you're saying, but like I guess what people do with cheese.
I think a lot of people do a lot of weird shit with cheese, Vic. I don't think
Probably.
I.
Um,
uh, I don't know. If we're talking about that, then I would definitely go with Rotel. Um, that nacho cheese itself is delicious.
that shit is
Fire.
smack.
Yeah.
I mean, probably that's probably what I would have to go with. I mean, on my sandwiches, like any type of sandwich, I have American cheese though. Like that's my go-to.
If we're talking about sliced cheeses, I love American cheese. Of course, you can't go wrong with some good
America.
old American cheese. Um, Taylor likes to put shredded cheese on hers. She's
Like
real big
sandwiches?
on sandwiches. She's fancy. She don't do sliced cheese. Um,
What about cheese block?
it's just the cheese block. Like you cut your own cheese type thing.
Yeah.
She'll use that and make sure the cheese out of that.
Or cheese sticks. Cheese sticks pretty good too. Mozzarella sticks. I mean, it's kind of like cheese. Fried
Cheese
cheese, right?
sticks.
Yeah. I mean, mozzarella sticks are just
Bro, I
basically.
swear to God, it sounded like you said cheese steaks, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know anything about no cheesesteaks. Um, yeah, of course, mozzarella is delicious. That's the number. That's the top right there with cheeses. Also, Parmesan,
Oh, Parmesan. I mean, I think I could live without Parmesan if I had
Al-
to.
Alfredo cheese.
That's some good cheese.
A1, bro. A1. Um, sheesh,
There's
that's
a lot of good
hard. Go
cheese.
over
There's
to
a lot
like,
of good cheeses out there.
go over to your eight, like go over to your Alfredo and mozzarella sticks.
You make me hungry.
Rotel.
No,
I
but
got
I
it.
think I have to stick with Rotel, bro. Rotel, that be hitting
That
different.
should be smacking, bro. That's a meal.
That's a whole meal.
Yeah, I would go with you on that too. I would agree. I'm gonna say Rotel as well.
Well, I don't know really how to put a poll out, but comment, I guess. Leave a
Well, you
comment,
should
guys. Let us know what you think.
still be able to put a poll out.
Yeah, but I think I can only put so many options.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm not just,
Are you able to ask a question on Instagram and probably just be like, "What's your favorite type of cheese?" and people answer that way?
yeah, I mean, they can respond to the stories. They just,
Oh yes, there's that. Oh, so just respond.
but I guess with that being said,
I guess we're moving to the podcast. All right, getting the podcast started in three, two, one. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris,
this is Vic.
and welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 62. Is it 62?
I lost count
I
after.
believe it's 62, but if it's not, it's probably
Yeah.
63. But welcome to the podcast. If you're listening now, make sure you click on that like and subscribe button and click on that bell notification so every time we post, you get notified. As you can see right now, we are doing a little different format. This video is going to be a little bit a little bit shorter than our next videos, just because we're on Zoom and Zoom only allows 40 minutes, and we don't waste it probably 5 minutes trying to get into Zoom. Uh, so
Bear
it's
with
gonna,
us.
yeah. So just bear with us. We're gonna figure out all this technical stuff, of course, and try to figure out what programs are better, and all that good stuff. But with that being said, Vic, you have any updates? Obviously, you should have plenty of updates. You're in a whole new
I don't
spot.
have many. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, the big update is moving. We finally moved. Finally had to finish all that packing, and moving is stressful, bro. It's like you know, packing it all and putting it in the truck and then taking it here. But we finally moved, and then now we're finally getting a pretty good spot where a lot of unpacking is done. But it was crazy. Definitely an adventure. 'Cause with the moving truck, like in general, I had to get the truck from the Denton, which is like 40 minutes away from where I was moving, like from Grand Prairie,
Oh,
where I
wow,
live.
I didn't know it didn't.
Yeah, so like that was the one issue with the truck. And then we packed it up Friday night, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning, we go make it all the way to like Burleson, like I don't know, an hour out or whatever. And we're like, okay, maybe we should just fill up some gas because get some food and whatnot. So we went to the gas station and like I was having trouble with the pump. Like it wasn't registering. It wouldn't let me fill up the gas because it was like registering that it was full. Like the sensor was messed up.
Uh-huh.
And like so I was trying to like mess with the pump, like the little line, and that
Mm.
whole just like fell out, bro.
Dang.
I know it was like hanging and shit. I was like, oh shit. So like I mean it kind of stuck up in there if you like shoved it in there. So we drove to like the nearest budget and we told them the situation. They didn't really help much. They just said, well, good luck.
Dang. Okay.
Here's roadside assistance number if you need it. But we were like, okay, whatever. So we kept driving and we stopped at another gas station. I was actually like that time I was holding up the pipe and like Leslie was pumping the gas.
Mm-hmm.
So it made it much like it filled up. So it's crazy.
Dang. That's a struggle itself.
Yeah. But then we finally got it here, finally made it. Helped had some people help him back. Kristen made an appearance on Sunday, so appreciate that.
Yep. Yep. Me and Caleb both did.
All right, yeah, her too. But it's been fun. I had to get a refrigerator because it didn't come with a refrigerator, which is okay because it's an investment.
Yeah.
So I'm not tripping too bad.
How,
The
how you liking the area so far?
I love it. It seems very friendly. Like the first night we moved here, there was like a party like two houses down, and I could see people like in the neighborhood coming outside of the house, like walking to that party, like they all knew each other. I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay.
One guy did come up to us and like said, "Welcome to the neighborhood. Well, this neighborhood's like family. If you need anything, just let me know." It seemed pretty friendly. It's pretty
Sounds like
nice.
code word of just being nosy.
That's what Leslie keeps saying too. They're just all nosy. But yeah, I mean everything's pretty close too. There's like Walmart 4 minutes down from me, CVS, like, almost anything really. So
Okay, okay. That's good, man.
I feel like it still hasn't quite hit me. They're like I'm in a whole different city.
Literally a whole different city.
But no,
Shit's still crazy. It's wild to me that this move happened. Hopefully your job's not watching this.
I know, right? They on to me.
They'll be like, is that Vic?
Nah. I mean, if my job ever gets a hold of this, that means we're probably like doing good. We're becoming big, so I'll be okay with
We're trying to
that.
make some movement. But we definitely appreciate everybody who's watching.
But I guess that's basically all my updates. Got to figure out how to get I tried to get like a trash can.
Uh-huh.
I called the city and they're like, oh, well, you got to call this other people. I was like, all this nonsense. But
Welcome to being a homeowner.
uh, what about you? How was yours?
My week was actually pretty decent. So I think what day was that we came over there and helped him like pack up? That's
Sunday.
Friday. Friday.
No, Friday. Yeah, Friday you helped pack. My bad.
Yeah. So Friday we came over there, helped y'all pack. And then I feel like I didn't I see you a couple times last week. No, I think I
You
just
saw
saw you
me.
Thursday. No, not
You
this
saw me
evening.
Thursday. Yeah.
I see you Thursday. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did. Yes, I came over the Thursday, and we did absolutely like nothing. I think we packed probably a box.
It's the TV. That's a pretty big
Yeah, the
one.
TV. But yeah, that was a very unproductive day. It was like we were there, just kind of just chilling, and then the ladies came home and we came back and we went out to eat. It was like, all right. But that was at that weird phase that Vic was in, like the moving phase where you just don't know what you can pack next because you kind of still need everything. So it made sense. Other than that, me and Kayla went to Schlitterbahn and New Braunfels for on Saturday. So we went out there. That was my first time. My first time going, and Kayla's first time in a long time. Well, second time. I just obviously can't be your first time. I've been already.
Right.
Um, but yeah, we went out there. It was pretty cool. We stayed out there literally all day. So we were there from
Get
like
your money's worth.
11 till time we left. After that, we went back to the Airbnb with some friends, and yeah, we just had a good time. And then on Sunday, chilled a little bit longer, left, and then went to go see Vic and help him with whatever else he needed done help with. So it was pretty productive. And now here we are. I'm doing this Zoom meeting that's going to be like probably like 30 minutes.
Do we have a timer somewhere?
I think it should tell us like when it starts like hitting that moment of, hey,
Okay.
you got 10 minutes.
But I guess we just hop into these stories then, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see. So first story. Let's talk about this crazy grandma.
Crazy grandma.
So this grandma's dying wish was a giant dick on her grave.
Literally.
Literally. The grave of 99-year-old uh, Katerina Perez is now topped with a huge penis and testicles weighing nearly 600 pounds. Hey, bro, did it have to be that big?
Hey, she said she wanted a giant one on her grave.
um, so yeah, her family unveiled the completed monuments, a 5.5 foot tall cock and balls weighing nearly 600 pounds, mounted on her tomb at a cemetery in Mexico this past weekend as a recognition of her love and joy for life. She wanted to break the. Why am I struggling reading this?
I'm so glad you're reading this because I could not figure out for the life of me how to say that word. And good luck.
She wanted to break the paradigm of everything Mexican, where things are sometimes hidden because of not having an open mind. She was always very grande, very forward thinking about things. She was lovely known throughout the small town. Um, so basically, yeah, she was a pretty known figure in this town, and she just felt like this was it's I don't know, like symbol being like cool and badass and stuff like that. Like I'm not gonna get too much into this story,
I'm not gonna lie, because it seems like he's having a lot of fun reading this. It's like I
but
don't know if you guys were catching the emphasis on dick and balls and testicles. Nah, but honestly, grandma was a freak. I just I was surprised that her children, her family actually carried out this last deed. Because honestly, I don't know if I could have. Uh, and they
right,
made it.
they did
He
in the story it talks about like they talked about it and like I mean hey because whenever the grandma first mentioned it they kind of thought it was like a joke but like when she was on her like deathbed she brought it up again like
was
hey
like, hey,
I want this done.
I want this giant penis on my tombstone, like for real,
About big dick energy.
literally. But honestly, pretty crazy. Is there anything like, obviously not penises, but is there anything that you would like to have on like your tombstone? You ever thought about that type of thing? Would you want to have something super huge or extravagant?
I mean, no, I mean, I can't even think of the quote I want on my tombstone.
Long live Vic.
Here
The
lies
end.
Vic.
It's like the end. It's gonna be like podcaster, entrepreneur.
Follow him on TikTok at Weird Vic
follow
underscore
follow him on TikTok. We're flip.
Flip.
We're Vic underscore flips.
I don't know, but I mean, I don't like. I don't want something too extravagant. Like just probably just a regular one. Maybe
I
something
wanna I want a hologram of me alive and dancing.
cute.
So every time you pass by, it's just like
Is it like is it motion censored?
it's motion sensor, yes.
Okay.
So
I was
every
gonna say it's just going on 24/7.
so every time somebody passes by, it's just like, hey you and it's just
Oh, there we go. I can have a motion just like a motion sensor. Every time someone walks by, like one of my TikToks pops up.
I'm dead. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty
That
cool.
would be badass, right?
Yeah. Look at that. And I'm pretty sure by the time we pass that there'll be something like that to do.
I think that the age was. Did you say 69? I can't remember.
For me,
65. What's your
yeah,
age?
it was like yeah, they like not 65. 65. I think I said like 69 or 68. But Kayla
Well,
said I need to push you back because it's not fair. So I decided to go to like 75, 80. I said I would get far enough to get my social security, spend it, die.
hey, I support you, bro.
Don't go
I
around.
pulled the plug.
Don't just come up to me like shoot me or nothing like that because you're trying to support me.
Right? Hey, he wanted it. This is what he wanted.
Hey man, remember your last dying wish? Literally, your last dying wish.
I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, they, I guess they got the okay to do this.
Yeah,
But
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of pretty crazy stuff out
I
there
wonder
that
how much
people
it
are doing.
costs.
A lot, 500 pounds. Well, unless they got somebody in their family who like construction work or anything like that. That who had to mold it is the question. Like, did they have to have a giant mold for it, or they sculpt it, or pay somebody to sculpt it? You know?
Yeah, they did talk about like they did get somebody to like create or to make it and stuff.
Okay,
Apparently, the people that made it, they were having trouble with it.
man, 500 pounds of cement, bro. That's pretty difficult. And how do you explain that to people who are actually watching you put this together? It's like, yeah, man, I'm doing a crazy order. This
Right?
grandma that wants a giant penis for her grave.
Looks. Hey, shout out to grandma, I guess.
Grandma was a freak,
She wants everybody to know.
literally. But do you have anything else you want to add to
No, I do not.
that? All right. Well, I'm gonna move on to the next story. The next story has to do with Insta Karma. Um, actually, in my neck of the woods, I was gonna say our neck of the woods, but Vic is no longer here.
Oh, yeah.
So in this video, in this story, a Dallas man shoots a woman, but the bullet exits through her neck and hits him in the leg, and he dies. So think about
I'm trying
that.
to figure out how that happened.
So the Dallas Police Department is investigating the shooting that occurred over the weekend at an apartment complex across from Parkland Hospital. At 11:39 a.m. on Saturday morning, Dallas police responded to a shooting at an apartment complex in 2200 block of Medical District. When officers arrived, they located at a trail. I mean, at they located a trail and a pool of blood with no victims. Around the same times, dispatch received a report that a man and a woman were found outside of a vehicle near the scene. Both had been shot. Detectives say a 60, damn, a 26-year-old man shot a woman in the neck during a domestic argument. The bullet exited the victim's body and hit the 26-year-old man in the leg, killing him. The woman survived her injuries. This is the investigation is ongoing. So let's talk about Insta Karma, bro. He shot this woman. She survived, but
And he
he
dead.
he died. So just think about it. That had to like nick an artery, bro. Like it's just for you to die and get shot in the leg and die, it had to nick something really important. Either or he
True.
just like yeah, he had to just bleed out more than likely.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, so he shot the woman and like what the neck they said.
Yeah, it was shot in the she was shot in the neck. The bullet ricocheted and hit him in the leg.
So like ricochet came back and hit him.
Yeah, so it ricocheted
So
off
like
of something and hit him.
it's a magic bullet. Dallas got some magic bullets.
Yeah, it's just crazy, bro. That's instant karma.
That is instant karma, bro. Like,
Literally, the things about maybe think about SpongeBob. Oh, my leg.
but I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like,
What is there to say? Nah, but it's a pretty crazy story, honestly. It's just just think about what you guys are doing. You never know. Think about your decisions and the consequences that come with it. It
do
was
you
either it's
how
crazy that
much?
he got killed. Go ahead.
I don't know. You, I was gonna say, how much do you believe in like karma and stuff like that?
I feel like I have a good idea that good things come to those who wait type thing, and uh what you do will come back to you type of thing.
Hmm.
So I I don't know how I forgot to say it. I literally had to say it in my head and I lost it.
Yeah,
But yeah, I do kind of believe in karma that what comes around goes around. That's what it is. What comes around goes around.
yeah.
And yeah, so you're nice to people, people are gonna be nice to you. Um, it's just one of those things that you do something and you kind of receive a return. And unfortunately, he did some shit. And he just received a return. It's not the way he would like it.
You're right.
So
That, yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you and everything. Like, that's basically how I feel. Um, you know, I guess in a way, he kind of got what he deserved because, but
well, we're saying that we don't know exactly what happened, but still, you shouldn't be shooting people.
yeah,
Right?
true.
But hey, be careful what you wish for, I guess. uh, but you have anything else to say about that, Vic?
No, I don't.
Okay. Moving on to our next story. Our next story has to do with McDonald's, bro. So a McDonald's restaurant bans all under 18-year-olds from entering after 5 p.m. A McDonald's restaurant has banned all 18-year-olds from all people under 18 from entering at 5 p.m. in a bid to reduce instances of antisocial behavior. The ban has been introduced at the McDonald's on Church Street in Liverpool, with the fast food giant saying its decision was not taken lightly. It added that the temporary restriction is a response to employees being subjected to verbal and physical abuse. A McDonald's spokesperson said, over recent weeks, we have seen an increase in number of incidents in antisocial behavior in the area with our people being subjected and with verbal and physical abuse. We have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to crime and antisocial behavior, and have temporarily restricted restaurant access to underage 18 from 5 p.m. So this would kind of hit home a little bit, bro. Because it made me think about the old days and band and shit. That was the spot before any
That was a
games and
lot.
stuff. We all literally met up at it was either Taco Bell or McDonald's, and we would meet up there and literally chill there for a while, and then all walk back to the school before we actually have to have our games. So it's crazy that this whole thing makes sense. Don't get me wrong, because I've definitely seen a lot of people and I could understand the issue. But man, I just think about like, man, if that was taken away from us, like, what would we do? I guess everybody be at Taco Bell. So
Right. Right after right at 5, walk Taco Bell.
go to Taco Bell.
No, it's that means they can't even go in and order and like walk out like
I
for
don't think so.
that's crazy because I mean most a lot of people under 18 don't have cars, like to even get the food. Like even if they just wanted the food, I mean I
Yeah,
get where they're coming from, but like it'd be nice if there was a way they could still get the food and maybe
yeah.
not linger around in the lobby, but still.
Or maybe they just have to be with another adult, I guess.
Yeah, they did say if they had an adult with them, I guess it works.
Yeah.
But I mean, most times when went to McDonald's, we didn't have an adult, so
Oh,
it's like
not at all. Not at all. But we also didn't cause trouble either. So
true.
there has been a lot of I don't know, if people watching TikTok and the videos, there's been a lot of viral videos lately where people are just going into freaking restaurants, just beating up employees.
Mhm.
First of all, you guys aren't getting paid that much to begin with. Now you're running around ruining their day even more. And it's just like, man, chill out.
Yeah, it is definitely one of those things. Just like I don't know. I just feel like they should at least be able to order, like maybe even through the app, like pick up. I'm here for this, and then
Yeah. It's
I'm
kind of
like,
like you can't stay in here. You can come get something, you just can't stay.
mhm. But so do you think this is gonna be like kind of more popular in general? Like
I don't know. So far, it just seems like it's just this one McDonald's restaurant. Shit, it looks like they even went as far as to hiring a security guard. So
a pound, like a
yeah, yeah,
bounces.
it's just crazy. It says, speaking to Liverpool Echo, they said as I was leaving, the security guard stopped the man he believed to be a teenager and told him we weren't allowing people under 18 into the restaurant after 5 p.m. without an adult with them. That's crazy. You know, you have if McDonald's is starting to hire bouncers, but they're not giving their employees more money, that shit is wild. I guarantee you that person is probably making more money than any of those people in it.
Right? Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine like, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a bouncer at
I'm a bouncer
McDonald's.
at McDonald's.
And
I stop 18-year-olds from coming in. Like it's like a club. Like once it hits 5 o'clock,
right,
you start IDing people. I need to see ID.
right, like
Think about getting ID to get a hamburger, bro. Like
that's
you have to create a
what
fake
I'm
ID just to get
saying.
in.
Like I was like like you're the younger one of the group. All your friends want to go to McDonald's, but you
You can't.
can't. Like, oh man, you're gonna have to stay home today. I'll eat a burger.
Hey, just stay outside, bro. I'll get you a burger on the way out.
I just walk in with all of us, bro. They won't even know.
Well, I guess technically, if you're 18, they
True.
could come with you because you're an adult. So beat the system.
Yeah,
Support one another. But that's just crazy, man.
that shit is crazy. But
I, you know, if violence, if there's violence in those areas and stuff like that, as far as these restaurants, I'm not against it. I'm not opposed to it. It's it's just crazy. Like, just be respectful of one another, and you'll never have any issues.
yeah, like I said, I'm not really against it either. It's just like it kind of sucks for people who aren't causing this trouble, but they just want a place to hang out like we did.
Yeah. And I was just thinking about, I was just like, and I have the visual images of people, you know, how you ever walked into a liquor store or something and you got them kids on the side, kind of like, hey, can you buy me something?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
hey, you mind getting me this and that? And I feel like that's what'll be happening at this McDonald's. Is kids gonna be outside really talking, trying to get adults to buy them a burger. Uh, I just really want a number one. Please, kind sir.
Please.
Are they gonna do like curbside delivery where you could order your shit from the side and they'll just bring it out to you?
Right. What?
Mm,
Guess we'll see how this if this trend continues to the US or whatnot. But
right?
I don't think it would happen anytime soon, but I don't know, I could see it eventually down the line, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see.
Yep. We
But
shall.
I guess going on to our next story, probably should have this pulled up, huh? No, but this one's an update. Everyone talked. I know everyone remembers what happened at the Oscars.
3 months ago,
The slap heard around the world.
when yes, the slap that made everybody stop for a quick second. The slap
Right.
that brought everybody back from up from the dead and looked like who did that?
But yeah, so yeah, Will Smith actually did come out with a video apologizing to Chris Rock. But according to this headline, Chris Rock has no plans to reach out to Will Smith following his public apology for Oscar's slap, sources say. Chris Rock isn't ready to speak to Will Smith despite his recent public apology for slapping Rock during the Oscars. Rock, who is currently on tour, believes the timing of Smith's apology is more for Will's best interest. He needs the public's forgiveness, not Chris, the insider asked, or said. Smith shared a video on YouTube Friday answering everyone's most asked questions, including why he did not apologize to Rock during his acceptance speech. After Smith after Smith walked up on the stage and slapped Rock for telling a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. Um, I was fogged out by that point, Smith admitted about the lack of an immediate apology to Rock. It's all fuzzy. Um, Will Smith revealed he has reached out to the Rock, to Rock, not to the Rock, to talk about the incident, but claimed the comedian is not ready to sit down with him. He also spent the 5-minute long video apologizing to Rock and others including Rose Rock, which is his mother. Um, so yeah, I mean, he goes on talking about how he realizes slap not only hurt Chris but also hurt like his family. So like his mom was Chris's mom was talking about how once Will did that to Chris, he slapped basically did it to the whole family. And so he's
Mm,
just trying to, get those relationships back. But Will Smith goes on to state how like the relationship with Chris Rock's brother is
mm,
probably like irreplaceable. Like he doesn't think he'll be able to fix that. But
yeah,
did you see the video about his apology? Or
I did see the video. I get it. But I don't know, man. There's a part of me that just feels like, of course you have to wait for a certain amount of time before you apologize. You can't be too quick. You can't take too long. They waited 3 months to do this, and it seems like this is all for Will. He has a lot of people who are still behind him and still support him. Shit, a lot of
Mhm.
people still love Chris. I mean not Chris, but Will Smith. Um, but like some of the stuff that he says is kind of just like BS to me. Like the
Yeah.
whole like, oh, I was fogged out at that point, or it's all fuzzy. No, you know exactly what you were doing. You know what you fucked up. It's just that, Hey, look, I felt if he felt disrespected, he felt this way, But even then, man, but he did mention that he had past history also with Chris Rock. Um, I just feel like if he would elaborate on some of those things a little bit more, it'd have been a little bit more understanding, not just, it's like I blacked out. Okay, so now do we have to be worried about that? You know what I mean? If in a media aspect, like, do they need to be worried about? Okay, we don't know what the hell Will Smith's going to do.
Right.
It's gonna fog out again, or anything like that. So I don't know. I get it. Um, I'm glad he apologized, and I respect Chris from not wanting to speak at the moment, and him
Yeah.
kind of saying like, "Hey, this is Will Smith trying to do this on his own turn," type thing. You can't force that kind of thing. Shit, you slap that man on public television on one of the biggest nights in the world, and it's just sometimes that he's shit. Chris is still doing great. He's doing interviews. He's doing shows.
Yeah, he's on
You
tour right
know,
now.
where he's doing a lot of stuff. But I'm just glad he's not letting that affect him. And hopefully Will Smith can get past this as well.
Yeah, same. Like, I mean, like Chris was saying, like Will kind of did this, like he thinks this is in Will Smith's best interest, which I kind of see. I feel like that's the case most of the time. Whenever something like this happens and an apology has to come out, most of the time it's like they're apologizing that like it was such a big impact, not because they felt sorry in a way.
Yeah, most definitely.
It is what it is. I kind of like I said, I hope for the best. That they kind of get past both this or get past this for both of them.
Yeah.
And because I
I,
mean, I love watching Will Smith and like I love his acting.
yeah.
One of my favorite movies is I Am Legend.
Yeah, you love the I Am Legend actually. You really love that.
Yeah. So
I like iRobot. Nah, but
yeah,
he is a great actor for sure.
yeah. I mean, I respect both of them. I like Chris Rock too. So I mean,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
me, like whatever, like I know what Will Smith did. Like probably shouldn't have done it, but for me, it's like I still enjoy him as an actor.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm
And there's that whole part, everybody is human. And
yeah.
I really feel like the joke, even to this day, I still don't feel like the joke was that big to react the way he did. But I
Mhm.
think it was just one of those things like the camel that broke the straw, the straw that broke the camel's back. And it's just like he's just said that one thing that just kind of pushed him over the edge. He was already at the ledge, but now he said that one little thing. It's just like, all right, look, I'm not taking this no more. And he took action. He wasn't thinking about it. But I just think, bro, from the time you stand up, you walk on this public ass stage up to another famous person and raise your hand up. It's like I feel like there's a lot of time that adds
That's a
up
lot of time thing, bro.
between that little thing. Like something should have told you, hey, look, I should probably check myself. And he just lucky it happened to Chris Rock and not some other person that probably would have, stole off of him, and it would have been the hoodies instead of the Grammys. Um,
I'm dead.
yeah, so it
Whole fist fight popping up on there.
literally,
That would have been something else. You're right. Like the way Chris Rock reacted,
Very professional.
very
Very
professional.
professional.
Like that could have been totally different, and it could be a whole different story we're talking about here.
Right.
But
Yeah, man. That's all I have.
yeah, so I mean, I guess I don't even know is Will Smith like coming out in any movie soon? He's
I
kind
think the
of
projects he did have coming out, he had they ended up taking like stopping them in production because of this whole thing.
makes sense. I
I
mean,
know that he's not allowed to go to any was this the Grammys or Emmys? One of them.
this
Oscars. It was
oh
Oscars.
yeah, Oscars, yeah, yeah.
He's not allowed to go to Oscars for like the next 10 years. He can't even show it virtually. I don't even know how they can even like stop that from happening, but I guess they're gonna figure out some way to stop Will Smith from using somebody else's account to watch the Oscars. Um or turn off his TV. I don't know how that works. So
But hey, yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that was probably the last story because we only got
uh,
about
yeah, we got about 3 minutes left. So yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in and listening to us and hearing us out of like always. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that comment. Share the video and make sure you hit that bell notification so every time we post, you can get notified. Vic, you have any closing remarks?
yeah. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Now Hear Me Out KV. Email us at
KV,
nowhearmeout.kv
KV.
at
You ain't
gmail.com.
gonna let me say my stuff,
I
man.
know I cut you off, my
Dang.
bad. follow us on follow and subscribe on YouTube at Chris and Vic parentheses NHMO.
NHMO.
Give us that 5-star Apple review.
5 stars.
Follow me on TikTok at weirdvic_flips and follow the podcast on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast.
Yes, and you guys can follow me at Beast Mode Chris where the E's are threes. That's Beast Mode Chris where the E's are threes on Instagram. But thank you again for tuning in, and we will catch you guys next time. We are out of here.
Peace.
Peace.